Welcome back. Sorry, I'm talking already. I have a problem with this. We just had hit Broadway show Mean Girls in town, and now there's another play inspired by Mean Girls.
Yeah, it is called Schoolgirls, or the African Mean Girls play. It's an African makeover of Mean Girls. Pittsburgh Public Theater is presenting it now through early December at the O'Reilly Theater downtown. And two of the stars are with us right now. Welcome Markia Nicole Smith and Malisi Clark. Thank you both for being here. And Markia, tell us about your character, because your character is kind of the queen bee of the school, right?
Yes.
So she maybe doesn't treat others as well as she should.
Well, she has the right intentions. She just doesn't follow suit in such a nice way. Paulina is the Regina George of the group, and she just wants the best for her friends within her parameters, you know. She's kind of the ringleader of the group, and, you know, she expects her friends to follow suit, and she thinks that she's doing the best for them, and she thinks that they appreciate it, really.
And whenever the prospect of this pageant comes up, your character thinks, of course, she's going to get chosen, right?
Right, of course. It's just common sense that I by my friends that I am the most beautiful, and everyone is kind of like telling me that I'm going to be the one to win until, you know, someone else comes in.
And that would be you.
That would be me. Eloise Ampanza. She's the former Miss Ghana, 1966, and she won't let anyone forget it. And she's coming back to Avery Girls School on a mission. She has her sights set on picking the best winner for Miss Ghana 1986, and she's looking for what everyone would look for in a pageant contestant, someone who's poised, well-spoken, and talented, but she's also looking for someone who's of lighter skin, and that's when the theme of colorism and beauty standards come into play.
So there really is a theme and a lesson involving this. It's not just fun, but clearly it's fun, too.
Yes,
Oh, absolutely.
yes, so funny. And the audiences have been so receptive and have really helped keep our energy up. But that's the great thing about this play. You not only walk away with a laugh, but a lesson learned.
And this takes place in the schoolroom, like in a classroom?
Yeah, most of it is in a cafeteria. It's kind of a multi-purpose room, actually, and that's where you meet the characters, and that's where the pageant takes place. Yeah, so it's where we are.
And the comparison to Mean Girls, the movie and the musical that we all know, is it a fair comparison?
I feel like Jocelyn Bio, the playwright, did a wonderful job of taking the construct of the way the girls relate to each other and making that very similar to the film Mean Girls, but everything else is completely new and completely different from the film.
Isn't it a shame that it doesn't matter the time or, you know, where, girls are just mean to girls, you know? It's so unfortunate. I don't know why it's true, but it just is.
There's an ingrained, I feel like there's an ingrained competition, competitive air about being women and being and occupying the same space.
Right.
That unfortunately in high school I feel like is really, really apparent. That you get to examine that through the show and kind of take a look at how you operate with your friends and all that, and kind of.
And the great thing that Jocelyn's done is humanize the villain in a way that really gets to the source of why people are the way they are.
Yeah.
Open some eyes. We love it.
Yes.
And I know it's a homecoming for you guys, too, because you both went to Point Park. So thank you very much for being back here.
Thank
Well,
you.
come see Schoolgirls, or the African Mean Girls play. It is presented by Pittsburgh Public Theater now through December 8th. Call the box office or go online for showtimes and tickets.
That's starting Friday.